Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be sporting in on the game. Now I have excellent news for you guys. The survivors actually played an offering bringing me to this map, which is going to really hurt their case. That's a quick show that it was them that indeed played the offering and not me. Now, right now I don't know where anyone's spawned. Oh, I can see there goes a K. That's fine. I'm going to prep these staircases. That is okay. I have time. Alright, time is going to be very, very important. Thing is that I don't know where anybody is. I don't have corrupt intervention, and even if I lose 1 or 2 gens, my late game is going to be disgusting. I'm gonna check on the shack in case there's 2 people here. I'm also going to prep this drop down in case somebody decides they want to play hero. Somebody upstairs all the way across the board. That's fine. That was one of my traps. That's not good. Take a free hit in case somebody wanted to play hero and drop down like we called out. Nice and easy. Get our trap down again. Oh, she's camping a pallet. Okay, I have no intention of chasing you at all, Megan, but thank you for the amazing pallet. Gonna prep this. Now, we saw 1 generator that was glowing, so we know somebody's on that generator over there. If you come back, I will come back too, my dear. Just be careful. Be careful. I can hear her crying. Let's see if she's gonna be making the play. I will not come back because this generator is too close to being done. All 3 of them grouped up. That's unfortunate. You want my attention? You've got it. Take a free M1. Remember, the more people I keep injured, the better off I'm going to be. That's very bad for that trap. It's okay, I can prep it here instead. Couldn't teleport quick enough. Don't have save best for last. She triggered that from downstairs. That's really unfortunate. Alright, let's just keep going around. Now, I can prep in front of some of the generators, because that way people have to crouch walk away. It was very unlucky, that was. But I still have Ruin, so I still have a chance. You do not want to chase as the Hag. It's probably one of the worst things you can do. I don't see this guy as being an elite SEAL Team 6 looper. Got myself to hesitate to see how he responded. Good for you. Good for you. Alright, we'll probably leave off that dead hard. Had a feeling that he wanted to keep looping it because he had dead hard, and that's going to be fine. Let's pick him up, let's take him to a hook. As long as these other guys are doing gens and not healing, we're going to be okay this game. We might lose 2 or 3 generators. It might look really bad, but because of the map, we have such a big comeback. This is a very, very killer-sided map. I'm losing a couple of these traps, but that is okay. Because the important thing is where I'm prepping for my late game. I'm going to be late on that, but that's okay. I'm not going to be late on the next one. Alright, let's get this trap down. Now the question is, what do we know? We know that we got a guy upstairs. I'm going to go trap this generator. I'm not worried about downstairs too much at the moment. This generator is A-okay. Just going to put a nice simple trap right in front of it. I want to trap downstairs on that drop, but it's not important right now. The important thing is I want to get the prep upstairs because I see somebody just let go of that generator. So that's a trade, which is nice for me. Down she goes, and I know there's somebody over here. Let's get him off the generator and find out what is going on. He is now off the generator. That's important. We're going to prep this side. That's very unfortunate. He went up to get the other guy. This guy might have DS. It's okay. I got time to get it out of the way. I feel a little bad taking the one that just got off the hook, if that makes sense, but she is the only one that fell down. The other guy did not fall down. Alright, let's actually take her over here. I wasted a lot of time moving around then, but the hooks are kind of far apart, but I can work with what I got. Put a nice trap in front. Whatever's going to stall it out in my favor. That's her in struggle. Alright, they're healing the other guy. Nice open area traps like this are always pretty good too. In what I refer to as hot zones or hot spots. Drop down as well is another really good one for me. You can't drop and crouch at the same time. Yep, I'm losing gens, but at the same time, it's just going to make the game even better for me. You run around, you trigger that, you take a hit in the back. Got a free hit. Beautiful connection on that one. Another trap triggered. Let's go in for it. The one in the middle from the drop down that I called. Unfortunately, I was breaking a pallet. Take a hit on her. She had aim assist on the run. Another one triggered. That's fine. We're going to put this here. We're going to cut through at this angle where I think a game is going to come running in for the last second save. I'm going to put one right here as well. If he gets saved, that is A-okay. I don't need to eliminate a player yet. But unfortunately, it looks like they all came in after they completed a generator, and now she pays the price, and she's going to be eliminated from the trial. Looks like everyone wanted to play to it. She is out. Ooh. It's pretty far away from that. Now I know 2 people came in for the save as well. Nice dead hard. Unfortunately, she will not be able to make whatever she's trying to make. And down she goes. And I got a lot of prep around here. That is not my totem, so I don't have to worry about it. If it was my totem, it would be gone. That's somebody vaulting something who wants my attention. Actually, they triggered my trap. That's okay. Yet again, I got 1 dead player. I've lost 2 generators. I'm in a really good spot right now. I haven't been able to do some crazy hag gameplay at the moment. Every single time I've prepped under the hook. This time, I'm not going to prep under the hook. Because they're sensing a pattern of how I'm playing, right? Let's break the pattern. Let's do something different. Now, we have lost a few of our generators. We can just prep our staircases again. We do have surveillance, which is really good information for us. That generator's nearly done upstairs. I don't know if I make that. I know it's the injured guy working on it because the other guy just healed. Oh, it's nowhere near done. I could have sworn it sounded a lot closer to being finished. Alright, we got our prep. The other guy's healed. I thought I saw movement then. Did I see movement? I did see movement. I don't want to take the hit on the guy on the hook. I'd rather take a hit on the other guy. Hopefully she runs into it. Can't do much, but I can do something about this one. Good dead hard. Very good connection on that. I can still get her here. Really didn't take too much to it. Alright, let's pick her up. Now I need to make a decision where I want to hook her. Sounds like the generator above me is regressing, putting them in a really awkward spot. I see some scratches fading going up the staircase. I will prep the staircase again. Triggered the trap. Unfortunately, I had somebody on my shoulder, so I can't follow up for it. He's on the generator. Be very careful. Alright, let's go get him off the gen. Now they let go. The other guy healed himself. I'm going to put another basic trap right in front, so they have to crouch walk away. Ooh, that was lucky. Just a tiny little light hide to get that hit. She'll play window, right? Because that's what I would have done. No, she'll play pallet still. Interesting. Notice how important this area has been the entire game. It's the middle of the map, right? And if I trap every direction near the middle of the map, imagine what that's going to do to the survivors. I got time to break this. Hopefully I'm not going to get put in animation while somebody saves. I see a scratch over there. That tells me somebody's coming around. Trying to crouch walk over. I guess somebody doesn't have borrowed time as well. I'll get the pallet out of her and I'll let her go. This is good for us. Keeping in mind that we have traps everywhere. If she triggers a trap, she'll have my undivided attention. Yet again, all the staircases, all the areas that survivors are forced to use. I hear the other girl crying, so she never left. I think she dead-hearted into a wall. It really doesn't affect me. I reckon you got DS, right? Why else would you make this play? I will take that. I'm a little behind it, but that's okay. We're going to re-prep it. We'll take her out from that. Other guy just finished healing himself. She might still have DS. I'm going to leave her immobilized right now. Put a trap there. We got traps everywhere. We still have 2 more available coming up. Looking for any scratch, any indicator of a player in the middle of the map if he was upstairs. By looks of things, it looks like upstairs is out of the equation. He was not up here. I'm going to prep in front of this generator real quick. Now he has a decision to make. Does he go for the guy on the ground or does he go for the guy on the hook? Obviously, the guy on the ground is a smarter choice, providing he has enough time to come up and get the guy upstairs. We do control majority of this map. That's an M1 for split pressure, which is good. I'm going to try and funnel them into the trap on the left, which is exactly what happened. Now, where did this guy go? 2 sets of scratches. His lead. Oh, I think we're on the edge of this. Try and funnel him into one of these traps. I don't have up here prep. This is the generator that got completed. We can hear her running past me. No point in re-prepping it. Every other staircase is available. She doesn't have time to crouch. She does have time to crouch walk over, but I do have a trap in front. So you have to be careful. And that was a very good dead hard. Only reason that missed. I'll just wait. I have all the time in the world. I just have to outweight her, and I know she's exhausted because she already dead-hearted my my hit, and that guy's gonna die. And now that just goes to show you a map with the Hag. Now, I didn't even really play Hag that well that game, but at the same time, I prepped the hotspots where people were going to constantly be moving, what is also referred to as like a high-traffic area. Now, I don't know where the one downstairs is. I believe I downed her where the traps are not. I downed her over here, because I never reset a trap down when I downed her, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's check this corner on the far right. Now, the hatch is an option for the final player if the guy upstairs does let go. I can hear crying, but I'm pretty sure it's through the ground from upstairs. You got to keep in mind, you also set crows off when you're on the bottom floor when you're playing killer too, so do keep that in mind. We can follow a trail of blood here, and it looks like we have found our Zarina. So, unfortunately, they played an offering to take us to this map, and it just really wasn't a good call. A Hag on a map like the game is very hard to outplay, let alone a killer like the Nurse too. I was playing one of the best killers for the maps that I'm currently on, and unfortunately, it's just really inconvenient for the Survivor. I didn't set all the high traffic zones. You'll notice I didn't prep any pallets, really. I prepped generators, drop downs, areas where people would be forced to run. And even here would have been a great example, like I called out earlier. But it worked out pretty well at the end of the day. We lost 2 generators. They played really well at the start. Once I could keep everyone injured through Sloppy Butcher, I pretty much had Haunted Ground or a one-hit down the entire time. Once again, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this educational, informative, rank 4 educational killer game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, survivor and killer content 5 days a week over at Twitch. Sorry guys, getting a little tongue-tied there. If you guys want to tune into the live stream and help me teach the people that don't know much about the game, it'd be great to have you guys in here as well. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Coal Tower as the Hag. Now, I got a really lucky spawn. I'm in the center of the, well, kind of near the corner of the board, if I'm going to be honest. But I can put a lot of prep down here. That's going to help. I'm going to put one here. That way, if they play the window or the generator, if they move through, I can apply towards it. I'm going to be careful what I open as well. I put a nice one right here, kind of in the open. I am running Hex Undying and Hex Ruin. Very powerful combo. I'm going to put one right here too. Now, I have to be very careful when I do decide to teleport. I reckon they're in that corner gen, but if I get good prep for it, that's okay. Looks like I got that's 3 people. 3 people staying on the generator. So all 3 of them spawn together and jump straight on a generator. That is very painful to try and deal with. It means one person's Maya. I'm surprised he didn't run over my trap and trigger it to slow me down. Alright. Bill was over here. Here coughing. Really bad movement by Bill. I'm going to be able to punish him. And I'm getting him right on top of a generator that's already down. I'm going to lunge early in case he doesn't have Dead Hard. Yep, that's fine. Just going to hook him right beside this generator. One person unaccounted for, so I could be losing one generator. It's really good that I got across the board in time as the Hag. On a larger map, I wouldn't have been able to do that, but based on how small and how confined Coal Tower is, it's a very good map for a killer. You didn't have to worry about being 10,000 meters away from generator to generator. The generators are kind of close here. Somebody was here. Did you go up the hill? Yes, you did. I'll take an M1 in the back. I have no intentions of chasing him. I got everything I needed out of him. Let's cut right through the center of the board and apply pressure. There's a scratch over there on this side. Alright. Let's see who we got here. I'm going to take him down. That's unlucky. I'm going to leave him immobilized. I have prep over here for the king. Alright. I'm going to leave Bill down and get Unbreakable out of the way. I'm going to take our king out. Lost that corner generator that I thought was going to go at the start of the game. This is okay. It's a good time to get another player out of the equation. I'm looking for scratches from the other guy. I do want to prep to my left a little. I'm going to put this one right here again. And I don't know about placing one on the other end of this hill. Bill's been picked up. Or Unbreaken. One of the two. We'll cut right through the center here. We got regression over there. Let's check on these 2 generators. I'm not really worried about the one upstairs. The whole... Take a free M1 on her. I guess she didn't go upstairs. That's fine. Ooh, nice. He's going to run into that too. That was a really good play by him, and now he has adequate time to save, but he didn't save. That was a mistake. That was his perfect opportunity to save this guy. He got a pallet stun on me without enduring. I'm going to put that under the hook. I'm going to break this pallet, and we'll see where we go from there. Other girl healed herself, so we're going to put a trap right back where we got her last time. And get the free pallet out of her at least. I'm on the wrong side. That's okay. Somehow I hit the guy in the hook, not the guy on the ground. He saved right in front of me without Unbreakable. I'm not going to punish him for it by picking up. I'm going to come towards this. Unless he triggers that trap. I do have the shack still prepped if he tries to play it, and now he's running me exactly where I need him to. Got a free hit on Bill. Got mass pressure across the board right now, and I get to hook Bill. They know where one of my totems are, which is fine. I'm not going to worry about prepping under it. I'm going to prep in front of the generator rather than this guy. I need to keep pressure in multiple different areas at once. It's going to stop these survivors from pounding through the generators at a really quick rate. Let's put one right here. This looks like a nice hotspot. It's in the middle of the map. I'm going to put one right here. That guy got healed pretty quick, so I reckon they're group healing somewhere, all three of them. Could be upstairs, could be downstairs. We got multiple people over here. Scratch is running up through the middle. Let's follow this gamer. He went up the staircase. Two people above me. I hear two different men breathing heavy. Opening this, because I just saw her at the window, I'm pretty sure. I did. She went round the back end of the hill. I'm fine with that. They're healing upstairs still. That's him down. Bill's in trouble. She's really looking for the save on the other guy. I'm going to leave him down. We're going to get ready to teleport back in. Her scratches are fresh. She's not far in front of me at all. Hopefully she triggers this. I was very unlucky. I was expecting the other trigger. Bill died in time. That's perfect for us because they decided to group heal at the other end of the board. Gave me adequate time to get that off. It's unfortunate they triggered that trap. It was in a pretty nice spot. And they triggered the one at the shack. Alright, let's get this guy up. I will put a trap under the hook. I wasn't going to, but I have 6 available right now. And I'm going to start re-prepping some of these areas. We've lost 1 generator. I expect the guy to go inside the house. I'm going to play a trap upstairs. I'm going to put this one right here again. Let's see what form of movement happens. I don't see anyone in the middle. That's fine. We're going to put this here around the corner. I'm not going to open upstairs. That would be a big mistake for me. There's a free M1 at the back. I won't be able to teleport to that in time. I'm going to re-trigger instead. If I had stacked to save the best for last, I would have been able to do that. I hear Bill to my right. I don't want to chase Bill. I'll happily take either of these two. Hoping he triggers that. I guess somebody greeted for the totem, and they're going to pay the price for it. Let's pick her up. Let's take her to the hook. Now that she knows where it is, I'm not going to worry about taking her away. We're going to just put one trap right under the hook in front of her. Now we know there's a guy down there. I want to prep the shack again. I'm going to check on this bad boy though. Looks like it was a good call. Looks like they're both over here. I can actually play around this. He should run distance. Yep, they're both running distance. If one turns left, I'll be able to down him. The other one will trigger the other trap. I don't want to take this hit. I want to wait. There's our king. He didn't trigger my trap, so he double-stepped the window. We see him. He's going to play the other back window, so I need to funnel him through the center. We're okay to chase this, because we got a good trap. And he has a key in his hand, and that's going to be him eliminated. So, all that came down to was forcing altruism from different survivors, keeping as many people injured as possible, forcing them to save rather than apply pressure back towards the generator. Now, we did take our hits when we can, we changed directions and targeting when we could as well, and we always made sure we were teleporting back where we needed to. No real point in putting the trap based on the fact he's already hit struggle, and now we're going to find ourselves the king. And see if we can take a hook on him as well. We kept every totem available as well. We lost 1 generator, the one at the start of the game. If I did go down there and prep it and force that guy off that gen, they would have completed the gen in the far right-hand corner. 3 people did spawn on top of that as well. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an educational formative rank 1 hag game with no add-ons, showing you that she can be a phenomenally strong killer. In my defense, or in their defense, we had a really good map for killer. The generators are pretty close together. The jungle gyms are few and far between. It's what people call a really balanced map for killer, and based on the fact that I can get around the board very quickly with my ability to be able to teleport 40 meters, I can use that to my advantage as well, rather than being out of range as if I was on a map like Hattonfield that can have up to 4 platform gens to deal with. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching over YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, no education, formative DVD killer, and Survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune in to the live streams, if you think you know everything about DVD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in the Disturbed Ward as the Hag, and I want to let you guys know no add-ons were played, and no offerings by me have been played either. Now this is a really fun map for the Hag. It's actually one of my favorite maps in Dead by Daylight, and I know a lot of people find that weird, but there's just so many really great options. Now you'll notice I put on Franklin's Demise rather than putting on my usual Sloppy Butcher, and that just comes down to the fact that somebody in this game has a key, and I kind of want to counter the key. We got movement over here on this generator. It's going to be a nice M1. Speak of keys, now we've got one. I'm going to put this right on top of the key, so when she comes back to try and get it, and I know there's somebody all the way down here as well, breaking a dull totem, which I won't be able to use now. That's okay. I heard it, but I didn't see it. Wow, good movement. Okay, I think she took wide spacing. I do not want to chase. It's not really something a Hag does. She tried to get me to lunge, but that's fine. You just take the M1 in the back. Alright, we're going to leave that there. See how she moves. Good dead hard. Get the God Pallet for free. She had to check. I would have actually hit that too. I'm losing a lot of my traps. Trap in the middle, Foresight. This gen should be glowing white. Why is it not glowing white? Take a free hit on this one. I'm fine with that guy double cycling, working on that. I know we got pressure over here too. This gen's nearly done. Let's get Megan off of it. Get an M1 and Megan's back too. We got good pressure on all these guys. She's back on that gen. I'm going to put this one right here in case Megan tries to come back. No Sloppy Butcher consistency. We'll be losing a generator really soon. Yeah, Megan, that is not a good idea, darling. I'm going to slug Megan because she's out. Really good play by Meg. I'm going to let it happen. I'm going to take that. Take our Claudette. Alright, let's pick her up. I'm going to be losing one generator for this, and that is actually okay if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not too fast. I got all my totems up. Franklin's. I don't know if I broke the key. I don't think I would have broken the key. I'm going to put this trap right here. We got 8 traps available. If I lose the shack, that's okay. I'm not too worried about protecting it. That's the one in front of her generator, but she never worked on the gen after she triggered it. We could tell that through surveillance. Now she's on the generator. We're going to come back in for her. As long as there's one person, she can't get it done in time. Ruin is regressing at 0.6% per second. She's injured again. Or still injured, sorry. Other guys are getting healed. That's nice. I'm going to put this here. She could play window. She's just so far. Oh, she didn't. She's playing pallet. I don't know why she stopped. That was a bit of a silly decision. All right, let's pick her up. Let's take her to the hook. Not going to worry about trapping under the hook. People always expect the Hag to do that. And it's not always the decision that I like to make. Unfortunately, no Sloppy Butcher consistency does hurt a little. I'm going to put this here so I can protect the totem if I want to as well. I'm going to really prep up the middle. This is the hot spot. This is where everybody seems to run. Take a nice M1 in the back. Good dead hard. Got the body block though. And down she goes. She tried to be too greedy. We're going to punish her for it. She knows where our totem is. Don't expect me to go too far. Beautiful. Alright, let's pick her up. This is one of the situations where I will trap under the hook because of how important this trap is. It's important she does not get saved and then go break that totem. This is my ruin, so this is very important to keep up. Alright. I don't actually know where there's our Claudette. Does she have a key? She doesn't have a key. This is the Claudette that originally had the key. So the key is broken. Unless somebody else took it. We're taking M1 in the back. Looking for a teleport if I can get it. We're going to prep the entrance again. That guy did die. The other one is on hook. Yeah, that's okay. Beautiful. I got time. Here's our Claudette. Unfortunately, she triggered it as the other guy triggered the trap too. Let's pick up Claudette. Where are we going to take her? We are going to hook her all the way over here. I can't do anything about what's going on over there, and I know she's going to break my totem. I'm too far across the board, but I already got a dead player. I don't need the totem if I'm going to be honest. I'm going to try and teleport to it. 40 meters away though. I won't make it in time. Yeah, as long as she thought I would teleport, she won't break it in time. If she called my bluff, she'll be able to break this before I make it. I'm only 110. Down she goes because she greeted. Probably got decisive strike, so we're going to slug her. It's a very good area for survivors to travel through, so I'm going to put one right here. Guy's been saved. I'm going to put another one here. I don't like putting two this close together at the same time. I got multiple I can still set up. I'm going to start placing them a little bit away from the entrance point, rather than being a subject to doing the same thing over and over. I'm actually thinking one here would be a nice call too. That way I'm holding pretty much half the board. One more here. I can see this one's crawled away a little bit. They probably got about 10 seconds on their DS, if their DS is still a thing. So I might just wait another couple of seconds before I pick them up. And we'll pick them up now. Alright, take it back to the corner. And that was because the survivor decided to greed for the blood points of breaking the totem. So these guys could be completing a generator, and that's okay. I haven't been to the middle of the map once. I'm cool with that. Like, 80 seconds for one person. I think that was two people, to be honest with you. I don't think that was one person. Could have been one person. I have been gone for quite a substantial amount of time, and it was two people. And they finished a heal on the other guy. Great. Where are you? One, I hear running on the other side. Two people, like I called. Unfortunately, she's running right into it. I thought I'd aim assist looking at the closest player. It was incorrect. I aim assist looking at the first Claudette that triggered the trap. Alright, other guy's gonna run in. Take a nice M1 in the back. Got that pressure. Very poor use of the pallet. Can't teleport to that. That was a fast fault off of something. And we hold the middle of the map, remember, as well, guys. All these gens. If this girl triggers one of these, we're going to be able to walk away with a comfortable 4K with 4 gens left as a hag. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our 4K walking away, showing you that she can get around the board really quick. I didn't have Sloppy Butcher like I normally do, because that guy decided to greed for the totem. We could punish him off of it. She's already been hooked. She can't get off the hook herself. Didn't play to the center of the map once. Played prepping around the middle of the map. Unbreakable by this other gamer over here. Good for you, my friend. And let's see where he went. Scratches over here. Very far back. The crow despawned. He's literally on the back wall. Alright, I don't know where Claudette's going. And it looks like she's running out of options. I thought she doubled back then. She's not even looking. She's just literally running. I think she's in a bit of trouble here, guys. It's going to be Claudette down. I wanted to wait for her to dead hard for the pallet or try and utilize dead hard, but she didn't use it at all. So we're going to be able to punish her. Going to be able to pick her up and take her to the hook. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be game over. Unfortunately for the survivors, I had real good prep near the center of the board. They never got gens done early. They got my Hex Undying first totem, which was really good for them in terms of first lit totem they broke. I had a lot of prep near the center. I wanted to place around the staircase, if I'm going to be honest, but this has so many different options of where you can go when you're playing Survivor, that location. So I made sure that I didn't come up here unless I absolutely needed to, and at no point during that game did I need to go up to the middle. But that is going to be an educational, informative rank 1 game of the Hag. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more educational, informative DVD killer and Survivor content. It'd be my pleasure if you guys tune into the live streams where I stream DVD 5 days a week if you guys want to learn a little bit more about the game. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Father's Chapel as the Hag. Now, the good news is it's a confined map. The bad news is there's multiple flashlights on their team. So based on that alone, I should have put that at the top of the staircase if I'm going to be completely honest with you, but I can get away with it at the bottom. We saw that generator change color originally. I wanted that down, but I couldn't get the angle. It's fine. I don't have a lot of time, if that makes sense. Setting up as a killer like the Hag requires Either sacrificing generators, knowing where people are. It requires a lot. So I know there's people on that right now. If there's 3, I'm in trouble. If there's 2, I can live with it. We're about to find out. If it's 4, then I've lost a generator. It's 2 people. Just based on how much of that generator was completed, we were successful in telling that it was only 2. Don't know why Claudette thought I wouldn't chase her. Give her an M1 as well. I want to put it a little bit to the side. Hopefully they won't see it with their flashlight. I want to funnel her through the center as well. Looks like she's gone to the right. Could take an M1 on David. Nice and easy. Alright. Now, unfortunately, there's multiple different people in different areas. He responded so well to that trap. And down goes our king. I have to make a decision to let go of a generator and hook the king. I've already let go of 1 generator. I got pretty good pressure on a few people. I could essentially take David to the far left near this generator. I don't think that's a bad play. I won't be able to make it like right in front of it in time because there's 2 people on full health. I don't know if they're both on that generator or if there's only 1 person. We'll put a nice snare underneath. We'll get this one off this gen. Yep, she's already off. That's nice. We're going to put one right here at this loot in case somebody decides they want to loot me at it. Somebody just dropped out of the window. Let's get it to go back inside and take an M1. An M1 on him. Really good connection on his dead hard. I'll take a free pallet out of him. That's fine. I see Claudette's coming in now too on the left-hand side. Let's get our snare back down. They all have flashlights, or both of them have flashlights. Have to be very careful. Claudette's blood leading around, and I know where the last guy is based off the generator. That was a really good shot. Well done. Well done. I didn't expect her to make such a courageous play. Down goes our Claudette. Somebody crouch walking in. It's Dwight. Let's go in for him. Just take the M1. These guys are really letting me play off the fact that they're all here. David healing in between the pallet. Hide my light, move around to him. There he is. Looking the wrong direction. Wonder if he has his dead hard back up. Let's find out. I guess I know the answer to that question. I'm going to let them save and reset the game rather than forcing the win right now. Right? This game's not gone long enough. So let's make it go a little bit longer right now. Let's take a hook over here. Claudette's been picked up. I have no traps under the hook. They'll be able to save that other guy in time. So this is a dangerous thing to do, letting them reset the trial like this. But I think I can work my magic. I'm going to leave this pallet pulled down, but not broken. Oh, it's not pulled down. I thought David would have panicked and pulled it down. He played spacing. Well done. I know Claudette's on the other side of this jungle gym. That was very unlucky. She set it off from the wrong angle, but I do have another one over here. There's a pallet on her right she didn't see. Dead-hearted into a wall. Down goes our Claudette. We've got Surge on the generator. I saw a guy walking in just then of Dwight. Let's take an M1 on him. This means only 1 person can be working on a generator. This is really good for me. See if Dwight takes a bad play here. We can punish him for it. See if he tries to play the pallet. Didn't play the pallet. Broke my totem rather than saving. He could be making a very big mistake right now. Everybody's currently injured or on the ground. Now, if this guy steps in a trap, he essentially loses a game for his entire team. I know he's directly in front of me to the right-hand side based on where my totem was broken. So he should be out here. Let's see if we're able to find him. No crows disturbed on my right-hand side. I'm going to put this here. Good save on the king. Well done. So he did run the short path. I just didn't see him. He might have been a little bit too quick for me. She's been picked up. They're probably going to group heal or make a play. I'm going to leave this one immobilized and get a little bit of setting up. Yep, they're looking for the group heal. That's good. I'm going to run over there. They can't all get healed in time. Only 2 of them can. Now, the smartest play is to obviously take the king. Here's the injured one. And having a good snare prep could be the difference between success and not. Obviously knew he was going to run right through his pallet. Now the other girl will be coming over, Claudette. Let's see if she's here. She's behind me. I missed my lunge. It's okay, I got a few snares down. Really good dead hard. He went right through me then. Should have taken the teleport to Dwight. He doesn't make a medium vault on the window without an M1 in the back. Alright, down he goes. So even though I lose out on a few dead hards then, what did I learn? Every single player in this game has dead hard. Listen for Claudette. She's running. She's on my left. Alright, this is good. David's dead and out of the game. Other two are healing. I got time to get a little bit of preparation down. Let's do that. Prep what I refer to as hotspots, areas that are high traffic from survivors. Now this is where Surge actually comes in play, because I don't like relying on just Ruin. Most of the time Ruin does mess up on me. Everybody is on full health but David. The fact that David's injured probably tells me he's working on a generator. Let's check on this. Now they're both injured. He's gonna go down. Ooh, good movement by Dwight. No, David's watching me in third person from the end, because that's what I would be doing. Waiting on the corner right. Yep, exactly what I would have been doing. He's gonna dead hard for that window so he can make it once. He might not even need to. Dead hard past me. Down goes our David. I have a decision to make. Do I pick him up and hook him, or do I leave him down in the corner of the map? The right call is to leave him down in the corner of the map. I did get Surge on the gen, so I didn't need to manually regress it. Now, I'm not going to put any snares underneath the hook. Down goes our Dwight. No scratches near that at all. Keep trying to play the real safe generator upstairs. This is good. I got 2 players dead. This gives me a lot of time right now to get preparation. Now we know where Claudette is. Waiting on the corner. Three snares. I am technically out of snares right now. Let's see how we go. We got one at the window as well. Now, how does Claudette respond? I got one at the window again. Remember, she has dead hard. I remember. She's gonna have to dead hard for distance. We know how that ends. And we grab her out of the locker. So because she decided agreed for the generator, she told me exactly how I needed to prep in order to counter where she was. It was okay if I went over my prep based on we knew where she currently was. Now, I'm pretty sure I have already hooked her before. I haven't. Let's put a snare in front of her. The power of the hag is she can teleport 40 meters with no add-ons and come back. That's one of our flashlights. Claudette had one as well. He crawled in between the pallet. She's probably going to wait to attempt until I pick up Dwight. That way, I can't teleport back and get her. We could have just stood there and outweighted it, but, I mean, if she 4%ed, she 4%ed. Alright, let's move Dwight over here to the hook. So what was the downfall of the survivors? First and foremost, the generators are close together on a small map, so it's a very good map for killer. Secondly, they grouped, they stacked, and they wanted to constantly heal due to the fact that I have Sloppy Butcher. Because I have Sloppy Butcher, I keep consistency on more injured targets rather than running save the best for last. So you have to be very careful when you choose to group and heal. I understand the uncertainty of running out in the open against a killer like the Hag. I prepped a lot of the high traffic hot zones after they had utilized them against me before. I prepped the staircases at the beginning of the game, for example, anywhere that I thought survivors would commonly move. Anyways, guys, that's going to be an educational, informative rank 1 Hag game. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do education, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content over at Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live stream. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Hattonfield as the Hag. Now that is very bad. This is one of the worst maps I could have got. Now let's look at the good news in a bad situation. Hattonfield can have 4 different platform generators to deal with. I have 3. Somebody's in that far right hand corner. Somebody's in Michael Myers' house already. Bill, take the M1 on his back. I know somebody's in that corner. I have to make a decision on what I want to do now. When that guy completes that... Well, Bill answered the question for me. I'm going to take Bill through the map, closer to that generator over there to the right. I'm flabbergasted at that, but that is okay. I'm going to put a trap under Bill, but I think it might cost me the corner generator if there's 3 people on it. It's go right through and try and get whoever's on this generator off of it. I'm only 110% movement speed. It's been well over 47.5 seconds. 2 people should have had this generator done by now. That's 2 people. It's too close to being done. 1 man couldn't have got it done that much. There's somebody else there. That's 1 went out through here. Scratches are leading the other way to the right-hand side as well, I think. There was 2 people on that, not 1. See Scratches over here. Let's come in for this. See if I can take a hit. She panicked. She's gone. Nobody's tapped that generator. Maybe it was a toolbox. Alright. This is Hex Undying because that would have been ruined, destroyed. So now I know for a fact this is the most important totem in the map, which is a bit of a gross call. Alright, he's on the generator on the far right. Bill's on the open over here. I'm going to go through... Oh, I'm not going to be able to stop that in time. I'm going to be able to take a hit on this guy, though. If he goes for the trade, we just take the trade as well. Nice M1 in the back. Bill runs away. I look away. Pick this one up. Now I can make a decision. Do I want to play around the basement? I really don't care. It's too early to make a call that I'm in a bad spot on this map. I'm going to put a trap right in front of him. I can see Ruin over here. I don't like open, obvious traps. I'm too far away from that. That's fine, though. That generator's regressed quite a long way now, though. Alright, she was near a totem then, because her aura glued to me, and I doubt she is object. Pretty sure we got a guy upstairs, or a girl upstairs. I'm going to put this right here to be able to lunge up that staircase when I teleport back. He's on my totem, coming straight in from. That's Hex Undying. I know that. He just got on it, too, so he will not be able to break that in time. I will be able to teleport to him, too. And down she goes. Won't be able to follow up quick enough. This one may have object if I'm... Not object, sorry. This one might have DS if I'm unlucky. She knows too much now. I need to take her as far through the map as I can. 1 person can take a body block. 1 body block is not enough. 2 people can take a body block. 2 is plenty. You're not quick enough. I'll take 1 hit. It's not enough for her to wiggle off. I have time and I can teleport to that if she goes in the house. That was really good timing for her to trigger that trap and run out. It's kind of like she saw it. It's a good play. Coming back because I don't have my prep here. I know the other 2 guys were healing on my right. Let's get this prep off here. Really unfortunate I missed that hit on the other one. She wants to stand there and wiggle. That's okay. I know nobody's working on a generator because I saw all 3 survivors recently. I'm going to check this corner real quick. That's a Steven. And we know the other girl's gone through the middle of the map. So I'm going to go around the back of Myers' house. I'm going to put 1 trap right here in a bit of an obvious spot. I feel that Myers' house is a high traffic zone. I could have put 1 on the staircase upstairs. It'll also be a really good call. I can hear crying from a girl. Let's go check on it. It's almost like I have a trap in a really good spot for her now. And down she goes. I'm not going to pick her up because somebody's going to be coming in saving this girl because everybody's on full health. So I'm going to come and get a hit, get some form of pressure elsewhere. I made a good call on not picking her up. I reckon the other guy's coming running in because this girl is about 10 seconds from struggle. And if I get 2 hooks for 1, well, that's going to really hurt you, isn't it? That generator in the corner is fully regressed. That generator upstairs is now white. He just ran out in the street, taking an M1 on the back. She hit struggle either way, buddy. Steven's down as well. Bill's injured and directly where I'm facing. See how Hattonfield just turned on these guys? Because they all wanted to be altruistic and come in for a group save. They all wanted to play together. Now, this is dangerous for me to run away. I don't have another trap down, so I can't teleport back. Steven will be in struggle. They got the girl from the ground. I can run over there and force a trade from Bill. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to come through here. And I'm going to prep for later. Unless they haven't saved her yet. That's weird. I expected somebody to come running in for a save, especially because this is her first hook. And her first hook may actually be her last hook. I hear a girl crying. Down she goes. I'm going to go upstairs to the balcony and see what happens from there. Look for information provided by Bill. That's a crow. That's information provided by Bill. See if I can get over there in time. I can't. Can teleport to that if they trigger it. Down goes our Bill. This guy's going to run and save the other dude. He'll have BT on him, so I have to wait a little while now. I don't want to hit him early. I got a lot of pressure. Our Bill can have Unbreakable, though, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to trap this, because I have a feeling he's going to go down that staircase and play the downstairs area. I'm going to have to break the pallet, and let's see how we go from here. Down he goes. He lapped it really early. Now, if I'm going to leave somebody on the ground, it's not going to be Bill, because Bill is more likely to have Unbreakable. Now, my chances of success on this map were really low, but why did I win this game? Because the survivors grouped up and stacked near the middle of the map. I hooked somebody in the center. If you were watching the video, you'll realize at the start, I said I was not hooking somebody in the basement, because having them hooked in the middle of the map generally means they're going to get saved quicker, and I have more pressure in the vicinity of that area that I'm currently in. Therefore, I'm constantly moving through. They had a platform generator up there. They had a platform generator up there. They had a guy spawn in the left-hand corner. They had a guy spawn in the middle. They had a guy spawn in the far right. They were all separate. I didn't have corrupt intervention. They were in a really good spot to be able to destroy generators and put me in a really, really awkward area. Was that him? I guess that's him. So we don't know where this other one is, but you know the rules. If we can hear the hatch, we'll give the hatch, providing we find the survivor. Now, she can't trigger a trap while she is in dying state. But realistically, hotspots on this map are down the center street. So let's head on down here. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything here. So she still does have a pretty valuable chance of getting the hatch. I doubt it'll be around the back end. It can spawn up in areas like this, but you can generally hear the hatch from a pretty good distance away, so I don't have to be like right on top of it. It's underneath me right now. Now I have one of two decisions to make. I don't think she has Sprint Burst. I don't think she has Dead Hard. What I do think... I should probably prep the stairs, to be honest. Or the near the pallet. What I do think is I don't know where either exit gate is right now. If I get some information on one of these doors, it's a perfect opportunity to close the hatch. This appears to be one door. Let's go get some pressure on the door, and then let's go back, close the hatch. And if she adrenalines, we'll go towards the opposite door first. Let's go right back in. Now this can backfire on you because she could have crawled down and got the hatch, but I didn't hear any crying around the building. It's a Nancy, so she's pretty loud. Let's see if she adrenalines. There's your adrenaline play. Now she could be right in front of that door. Now the beautiful thing here is these doors are in a line. Oh, I need to go around that, just in case. If she is on this door, she does not have time, but she'll be very close. She'll have it 3 pips if she was on the door. She's not on the door, so she won't have it 3 pips. And I just need to move in between the middle of both of these generators while having a trap on either side. And that shows you the power of adrenaline, resetting the trial, allowing her to possibly escape. She didn't have a key. I have both my doors prepped. Let's see how this goes. I don't see anyone in front of that door. Now, the bad news for her is these doors are in a straight line. That's really unfair, if I'm going to be honest. But considering how survivor-sided Hattonfield is, I'm not really going to complain about really good door alignment. Unfortunately, eliminating somebody from the trial early is what catastrophically hurt these players. Looks like she decides she wants to break a dull totem rather than applying pressure to the door, because I think she knows. We're going to moonwalk into her. And down she goes. Now, in hindsight of good sportsmanship, she was on the ground for a really long time. I'm going to give her the door. I'm going to give her the door. I'm not going to give her the, I'm not going to give her my totem, but she can get out through the door. Off you go, beautiful. Alright, looks like she realizes she really has to wiggle. She's got plenty of time to make it out, though. We'll still have about 15, 20 seconds of the endgame collapse left. She will trigger the trap as well, but that is A-okay. Anyways, guys, this has been an educational, informative rank 2 or rank 3. Rank reset did just happen. Hag game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It just goes to show you the Hag can be really powerful when you play it right. I have no add-ons. I'm on a very survivor-sided map. I had pressure where it counted in the middle of the map. Generally, when you play Hag, the right play is to forego a lot of the jungle gyms on the map, as well as forego some of the generators. But it really depends on the map. On this map, I really didn't want to have to deal with multiple platform generators. She's going to be able to make it out with her med kit. Off you go, Nancy. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this educational, informative, rank 1 Dead by Daylight game over at YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an educational, informative Hag game. Now, this isn't the best map I could have got. Survivors did play a mist offering. I have no add-ons. I feel I can work with this. I feel I can work with this map. Alright, because there's a lot of windows that force you to vault, but you can't crouch over or through. Now, based on that alone, I feel that I can work some magic. Somebody got off that generator over there. That's good to know. That crow, I think, just respawned in. That was beautiful. She had sprint burst, she gave me a pallet, and she took an M1. That could not have went better, and it was a god pallet. That was literally the best start I could have had. However, it's a one-person generator. That makes me nervous, because where are the other 3 guys? Now, the good news is I know where Hex Undying is. It's an M1 on Claudette's back, being a little greedy there too. Alright, we're going to do a couple of basic traps, and then we're going to start doing some more complicated traps. That one's in the middle of the map. That's okay. Alright, I have to decide what side of the board I want to play to. Doing obvious traps like this, it can backfire, because people could just crouch walk over a generator, complete the gen and play off that. At the same time, I don't really want to play to this side of the map. One of those guys took an M1 and has healed. I guess that's Claudette. We're waiting for a teleport to see if we can teleport in and take a hit on them, but we're pretty sure there's somebody in the middle here. I'm going to put this right here. Could have put it a little closer with the staircase. Probably would have been the better call. I'm going to put this one right here. Everybody's full health. I've lost one throat. We'll take it. That's not who I was lunging at. It's another M1. That's bad. That's Hex Undying. I don't want to lose that now. It's an M1 on Claudette. That's a lot of pressure pretty early. That's the generator done. That means all players are accounted for. They're pretty quick. There you go. Waiting on the corner, looking for coming in to break the totem. I got you. M1 in the back. We lose the one in the middle, but that's okay. They wanted me to walk away so they could break that. I have to be very, very careful. That totem's pretty important to me right now. Now, where do I want to hook her? I don't really care about putting a trap under the hook, honestly. So we're going to just walk away. That crow just spawned in. Change of plans. Because that crow spawned in, I'm going to put one. Somebody was there 15 seconds ago. Oh, no, that crow just spawned in too. Somebody was there 15 seconds ago. They didn't get it done in time, which is good. That generator's glowing white. That generator's glowing white. He's probably running up the side, this guy. Looks like a Jake Park. Unfortunately, Jake had a better window than I did. There's our M1 on Jake. Somebody's off that generator. I reckon they're back on that one over there now. Let's quickly check on our totem. I don't like playing this close to the totem. Could have put another obvious trap down here. That way we can teleport regardless of the side. One of them has been healed. I'm a little nervous of how this is looking. I'm worried about that totem. I can't play right on top of it. 2 sets of scratches. We'll take an M1 on this guy. A little bit off with that hesitation. Won't be able to teleport to that. There's no point. I will be able to teleport to that one though. No, I won't, because I'll just take the M1 in the back. Do a quick check on my totem. We're good. Let's pick her up. Now, where do I want to hook her? I could hook her in the basement. And I think I have, you know, I think I have time. They got one generator done. They're healing. Hooking her in the basement is a superior choice. I don't want to put, like, a load of traps down here. Maybe one trap at the bottom, one trap at the top. Puts her in a really awkward spot. The other guys are healing, which is nice. One at the bottom. One at the top. And she's pretty close to my totem too, so I didn't have to worry too much. I'm gonna check on this. Looks like we are all good here. Blood spots. So I know we got an injured gamer around here. Did you go in the locker, mate? No? Unlucky play by me. Oh, you went the other way. Bit of a banana. Be careful. I got one at the top as well, guys. Unfortunate. I didn't want to get the same guy. I really don't want to. I'll pick her up and get DS out of the way if it's an option. Unfortunately, it is not an option, and they're breaking my totem right now, and I don't know if I can get to them in time. What I do know is it's Hex Undying, and it's a very, very important totem. Down she goes. That's nice. Let's pick her up and take her straight in. back to the basement as well, where the other guy will probably come in and try and trade and save. I know the guy coming in saving is injured. The guy in full health is not. This is really good for us. Very good dead hard. Well done. I didn't know. That shows really good connection. She's in struggle. He's near a lit totem. Put another one here. It's unfortunate. He's running that way. You've already dead-hearted me, so you don't have a play. No pallet here. I don't know why we went in the shower. I'm gonna leave him downed, and I'm gonna go get my prep across the board right now. It's more important. Oh, Jake was here. Hopefully they trigger that trap. They didn't. That's bad. I have one near the top. They're healing down here. Perfect timing on that. Down she goes. See if we can get the other one too. Now we've got so much pressure on these guys that they're in a really awkward situation. Other guy's been picked up. That is alright. We get 2 in the basement, providing we don't get hit with Decisive Strike. Gonna get a DC on that one. That is alright. Let's put this one in the back hook. Alright, well we know where our totem is. We know these guys are group healing. There's 2 generators completed. We're gonna prep our totem again. We're gonna get rid of this pallet. Ooh, is that a player coming out there? Pretty far away from that. We're not gonna worry. We'll take that though. She runs into the other one. That's a dream. It's okay, I get the pallet out of the way. I know she has dead hard, but I mean, it's gonna stall out a couple of seconds. It would cost me 3 seconds of my time for that, so I'll happily take that. They're not your scratch marks. They can't be. 2 different areas. You're gonna run into that, bud. Oh, no, you're not. Yeah, you are. I don't want to get him here. I'm gonna wait. I could have easily hit that, but I kind of don't want to catch him. I want to let him go. He feels like the easier choice, if that makes sense. She can hear me hissing, and I can hear her running. She respected it as well. Well done. Now, the reason I let the Jake go is because he had Iron Will. He didn't have Iron Will. This Claudette does have Iron Will and does have Dead Hard. Iron Will really hurting here. I got time. I got enough traps to go around. Down she goes. Alright, let's pick her up. Let's take her to the hook. Let's see how Jake responds. Remember, I do have surveillance. And if he's on a generator and he gets off, we'll know. The generator will be going white. That's Claudette on struggle, I believe. Put a trap on either side. Looks like she just wants to get out of the trial, giving Jake a chance at the hatch. Oof. Well, that's going to be an educational informative rank 2 hag game with no add-ons on Lyra's Institute. Now, I didn't really play the hag to the best of my ability that game, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. I am going to be starting a hag streak, so this will be game 1 in the actual hag streak. So guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do education, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. Now, the good news is I had time to put somebody in the basement on that map, based on the fact that they all kept constantly playing around this center, and they all kept healing. because of Sloppy Butcher, which is really good for me, giving me time to take them to the basement rather than hooking them upstairs, which ended up being why I ended up eliminating 2 players out of that trial. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. Like I said before, if you enjoy the educational, informative Dead by Daylight content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do educational, informative DVD killer and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. If you guys want to pop into the live stream. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on the preschool as the Hag. Now, straight away I spawned in the middle of the street. This is actually pretty good for me. Gives me a little bit of time to get some awesome prep. Now, I want to put it here. That way I can go up the stairs if I need to, or across the other way too. If I place it too close to one side, then that could be really bad for me. What else could be really bad for me is if these guys all spawn stacking on a generator, which probably happened based on the fact I spawned in the street. They're either on one of these 3 gens. I doubt they're up there. Oh, wow. I heard a girl drop. And I heard somebody on a generator as well. Wow, bud. That didn't go well, did it? There's still somebody up here. I can't believe that worked. She only did it because she had sprint burst. She slow vaulted. I don't want to chase her. Ooh, that's okay. It's undying. I feel this is in a good spot. I feel my trap kind of removes or tells them where it is. Could have went back upstairs. Right now I'm taking advantage of the small window I have to get prep around the board. These are what I refer to as hotspots, places where people are most likely to be high traffic areas. Alright, they could be on that, but I really don't have time to check on it. I want to go up there and get Megan, who's on cooldown now. I hear this. I should be able to get an M1 in the back or the pallet. I am only 110% movement speed. That was an incredibly good play. Well done. Only to take an M1 in the back. And if she runs into a trap, I'll take the teleport. Otherwise, I'll just let her go. That's 1 player accounted for. Megan was upstairs. This is bad. I'm a little nervous of this generator. It should be pretty close to being done. 1 person, 80 seconds. Yeah. She missed a skill check. Try and force both of them off the generator. See if I can get a hit at the window. Alright, Megan's is obviously more important. Getting ready to teleport straight away. Sprint burst, not going to worry about it. Oh, I hope she triggers it. I'm going to let it go. She's running exactly where I want to go, so we're going to chase her. I'll down her, and then I'll go upstairs for Megan's gen. Down she goes. Megan is still up here. I'm going to put another trap down. I want some form of pressure on Megan. She'll have her sprint burst back by now, and she can play the back window if she wants to. I should get the pallet for free. Nope, she decided to drop into an M1 in the back. That's good. That's a lot of players accounted for, and that means 2 players are unaccounted for. Alright, now where do I want to hook her? Do I want to hook her in front of Megan's generator? Nah, I don't think Megan's coming back. I want to hook her all the way down here. That way I can get through the map quicker and check on some stuff. These other 2 guys should be very close to popping their own individual generators, as opposed to if they were stacked, the generator would have popped by now. Alright, I don't hear anything. We do have pretty good prep in the street. Did I just see somebody? Yes, I did. Max range hit. It's a very good one. Get her to hesitate with a little sidestep. Pretty good Sloppy Butcher, and I see the other Megan over here too. Not playing car. That's nice. I don't want her to trigger this trap. This is good. I got pressure on every single survivor available right now. That crow despawned in front of the hook. Does that tell me somebody's here? Yes, it does. I'm too far away from that teleport. Yeah, sprint burst, I remember. I don't want to chase the one that's on death hook. Down goes this one. It's very unfortunate. She just needed to wait and be more patient. The longer she waited, the more prep I got. Alright, let's pick this one up. Let's put her on the hook. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a trap under the hook, because I'm pretty sure if this guy DS's me, he's on sprint burst cooldown, but he'll run in and try and save this guy. By the time I'm finished recovering from the stun, I'll be able to teleport and get an M1 in the back. Let's put it there. Let's go back over. See if she has decisive. Oh, she's trying to crawl towards her. Kind of think she does. No DS, it's big. Sooner I get her the hook, the sooner I can teleport back across. Hopefully I get the hook in time. I'm still going for it. I expected somebody to be here. You lunge first, then you look. That's a little trick with the hag as well. You want to always lunge first, yeah? She could play window on me now. She's not though. That's a closed window, sweetie. You need to go to the other one. Bit of an odd play. Alright, this guy's on full health, so... Ooh, Megan. Take a nice M1 in the back. Round she goes. Unfortunately, she's going to let go on hook. No point in me really prepping her again now that she's done that. I'm going to put this trap here. I'm also going to open up this doorway. Normally it'd be a bad play, but I can teleport over here when I need to. One of them's been healed. I know one of them's at the shack. One generator's been completed. This is a very good spot for us to be in as the hag. Don't think she worked on her generator. That's fine. The good news is I can actually trap Megan's generator upstairs around the wall, and Megan... I hear you crying, Duff. The good news is I can trap Megan's generator upstairs from around the wall, and she won't be able to see it. She'll just run around the wall to get on the generator, then she'll trigger the trap, and then I can respond. Because when you put a trap on the ground, it leaves like a little... I don't want to say stardust effect, but a little smoke that people can see. So if I put that around the wall up here, she'll be able to hear me place a trap though, right? If I put it up here around the wall, she'll probably come running around the corner and not see it, unless she guesses what I'm doing right now. Don't want to open this side. This is still prepped. That's good. We got one dead, we got one healed, we got one on hook. I'm in a really comfortable scenario right now. I'm gonna trap this. Just a nice obvious trap. Doesn't really matter. We've still got this prepped, which is really, really big. Somebody was on this. Good to know. And they ran out through the back. Wow, quick and quiet. I didn't expect quick and quiet. Well done. I was pretty sure I was just going to walk over and grab it, but okay, quick and quiet sprint burst Megan. Not an issue right now. We're going to prep this window. We know we're the full health guys. The other one wouldn't have made it in time. She triggered my trap in front of the generator. I was pretty sure I was going across the board, but she must have triggered that at the perfect time. Alright, let's go over here. Let's put a trap on her, and then see if we can find the other two through the board. Now, I don't know if she hit struggle, but I think she was pretty close. Get that done. Put another trap in front of the generator. I don't expect them to fall for this trap, but it just gives me an indicator of where people are. Kind of like a high traffic zone. If they don't do gens, then they don't get out of the trial. I reckon these guys are at the shack. I don't hear crying, and the other Megan... I can hear healing happening right now. That's disappointing. I was hoping it was the other guy. She has self-care. That's dangerous. Dangerous for me, because she can hide in self-care. She triggers a trap. I'll probably come in for it if it's a totem trap. If it's not the totem trap, I won't worry. I'm gonna put this here, a little bit further away. Haven't checked on the gen downstairs, but that's okay. In fact, you know what? I got time. They'll probably come in and save that other guy while I'm doing this. I don't hear it. All good. Alright, we've got 4 gens left, 1 player dead. It looks like nobody wants to work on a generator at the moment, and that puts me in a pretty good spot. Does mean the game's gonna take a little longer. They triggered my trap up. No, they didn't trigger my trap upstairs. Alright, that's good. I don't see them letting this guy die first hook. I can see she's crouch walking over now then. Pretty sure that's what I saw. That's unfortunate. I want to chase this one because she's just been immersed for quite some time now. And one in the back. I don't know how she plans to play it. She needs to run away. Got another trap on your right. Beautiful. So she was good at hiding, but unfortunately it doesn't look like looping is her strong point. And the other guy has healed himself through self-care. The other guy feels a little bit... I don't want to use the word careless, but he's walking everywhere to save his sprint burst. He's not crouch walking, he's walking. Now it makes sense why she was being immersed. Let's see if we can find this final gamer. We're going to give it 60 seconds. Nah, not even. We're going to give it 30 seconds. If we can't find him, we're just going to pick the other one up. 30 seconds. My daddy went to a generator. Hasn't even been touched. We'll open our door for a little extra blood points. Alright, that'll do. We'll go pick her up. Now, the hatch is an option. So let's see if we can find her, pick her up, hook her, and see if the other guy's lucky enough to get the hatch. Quickly check around to see if she actually came in. Alright, let's go for the pickup. There are 4 generators left, and the hatch will be an option, so we'll see how lucky the other guy is. It can spawn downstairs here, or it can spawn all the way... Okay. Well, that changes things. So she was coming in for the save. Don't take the window, beautiful. That didn't work, did it? I might be able to teleport again. Now, it's a little delayed on that. Oh, right on top of her. Right on top of her. Now, realistically, the other guy has a chance of wiggling off. This guy doesn't have a chance of wiggling off. So, other guy still has a plausible play towards the hatch if this guy isn't on death hook. Alright, let's put this here. We know she has sprint burst. We saw it before. I'm pretty sure every player in this game actually had sprint burst. Did she crawl away to the corner? I don't actually know where she went. I dropped her over here. I guess she could have crawled back through here because the hatch can spawn downstairs. Let's have a bit of a look. Negative on this side. Listening through the ground here. Don't hear it. Now we're just looking for the hatch against a Megan who had quick and quiet and sprint burst. Therefore, highly likely she's going to have adrenaline. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find one of these doors before I close that hatch, which is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. There. It's in a really bad spot for me. Especially because the other door might be nowhere near. I'm very far away from the hatch spawn now, so she has time to crawl to the hatch. Let's trap this door. All she has to do is crouch walk over and open the door, it's fine, but when she opens the door and stands up, if she doesn't crouch, we'll be able to teleport an M1-er. Unless she gets the hatch right now because we moved away. Alright. Now let's close the hatch. No adrenaline. I'm shocked because I'm pretty sure she had quick and quiet with sprint burst. Maybe it was another one of the Megans. So we don't actually know where she has crawled to. And I tell you what, if I find her and I can pick her up, we'll take her to the door. But chances of me finding her now is like very slim. She's had a lot of time to crawl. I'm on the opposite side of the board. I doubt she'll be over here. I still feel she's over here somewhere, unless she crawled downstairs. I don't hear anything. What I can do is get another 100 blood points to open the door. Another 25 for another trap. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. That's going to be an educational informative rank 2, I believe. A rank 2 hag game. If you enjoyed it with no add-ons, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do education, it's rank 3. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live stream. That being said, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be sporting in on Midwich, and this is actually a bit of a hidden gem for the killer that I'm currently playing, being the hag, but it looks like I'm going to be unable to place bear... Okay, well that was a bit glitchy. They're not bear traps either. Okay, so I was unable to place traps on the ground. The good news is I can now place traps on the ground. Hello, beautiful, not paying attention to where you're running. I'm going to take a quick M1 in the back. There's a wall there, darling. I'm going to let her go off that as well. I'm going to make sure I try and get a little bit of prep in the hallway. These guys can be working on gens, which will hurt me a bit. Kind of tempted to think about the staircase, to be honest. Staircase is a very common place that people are going to be using. I feel that chest is going to draw people in, so we're going to put the trap here instead. If they're stacking on a gen, I'm going to lose it pretty quickly, but that's okay at the same time. Think of this map, and think how open it is, and how much I can make comebacks across the board as well if I have really good prep. I'm going to take that. That's unfortunate that I kind of sidestepped poorly then. Take a nice M1 in the back. Beautiful. Get a pallet out of the way. Not too worried about it. I'm going to trap it up the top here as well, because I have a feeling somebody's going to be trying to utilize this later on. That's 2 people accounted for, 2 people MIA. Could be losing up to 2 generators. Let's open this up as well. These nice hot zones, somewhere that a survivor's going to run past most likely, is what I'm referring to as a hot zone. Now they missed a skill check, which is fine. I'm going to take a hit on Dwight. Unfortunately, he's my obsession. So therefore, I am going to lose tokens out of that. However, we're going to look at doing this now as well. With a bit of luck, he'll trigger something. Unfortunately, he hasn't triggered anything. We have pretty good prep around as well. Let's be honest about the awareness. I could do one in the open there too, but it's too close to my other trap for me to be able to feel more comfortable. If he keeps running in a straight line, we're going to be able to just M1 him in the back right now. And down goes our Dwight. We had no tokens. We got surge regression on the generator above us. This is going to be very bad for them because I can funnel them together based on the map we're currently playing. Now, what do we know? We're going to have a hook upstairs that we want to hook this guy on because we got surge regression somewhere, yeah? Other person has been healed. One body block isn't enough, beautiful. You're going to need at least 2 body blocks. I'm not going to lunge. Alright, there you go. Nice and easy. Another person hooked. We're going to put a trap right here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that trap triggered. I was a little bit distracted, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to put one here. If you trigger that, I'll teleport right to it, beautiful. Make it look like I don't see her coming. Waiting for her to run over it. She hasn't ran over it yet. She's coming in for that save. There it is. Waited for the dead hard. We saw it coming. Pretty predictable play by her. That's going to be somebody triggering another trap. Unable on the lunge hit. Might get a nice good pallet out of the way though. Ooh, very bad play by my ally. Will take advantage of a mistake. She needed to be holding shift and go through there, but unfortunately she did not. Let's come back up. Let's get our hook on a Zarina. Saw that crow respawn. 20 seconds on it. This is a really good situation for me to be sitting in as Hag right now. Unfortunately, I've missed a lot of my hits, but at the same time, we are paying very close attention to any form of movement that happens. I'm losing 1 gen for this as well, which I think is a very valuable trade. We could place this guy in the basement if we really wanted to. Probably going to be losing the guy upstairs. That was a little bit of a stutter. I tried to lunge straight away from that. We know we can just give him Sloppy Butcher here. Nice and easy. I have no intentions to commit to the chase behind Dwight right now. I'm going to put it all the way down the hallway here because I think he's going to think I'm going to put it all the way on the opposite side. Could be losing 1 generator right now. I got time to open this. That's very inconvenient. He triggered it just as I opened it, so let's put it a little bit closer now rather than all the way back down. The other slug's been picked up. Let's take an M1 in her back. Right to the basement. Let's punish her. Let's get her down. Didn't know where she was getting all these tokens. Looking for another teleport up right now if I can from Dwight. Trying to crouch walk over. Not going to make it. Going to get the guaranteed struggle out of this guy. Seeing if I can get that teleport onto Dwight if he wants to come in for it. No, you're not going to be able to make it over it, Dwight. If you run, what are we going to do, buddy? What are you going to do? There you go. He's just going to walk away, and I'm just going to walk away too. At the same time, he can't save. He's got a little cheeky teabag going there. I have to make a decision on what is happening. I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to drop him straight away because he's going to trigger my trap. And we're right here on top of our Dwight. He's got a dead hard going. There it is. And we're going to down Dwight. He thinks I wasn't paying attention, that I didn't know his exact play and what he was going to do before he was going to do it. But he made it a little bit too obvious. And now that's going to be her first and her last hook, forcing me to play around one side of the board as the Hag, playing to my strong point, knowing that these guys are being altruistic. Now, we are looking to try and hook this guy. I kind of want that guy on the hook to get saved right now, if I'm going to be honest, but unfortunately, it looks like we made another mistake, and that is going to be a Hag slugging with 5 gens left, or leaving survivors on the ground based on the fact they all stacked in one hallway, showing you this killer can be powerful under the right circumstances. At the same time, though, I would have liked this map to go a little bit longer. It's actually a pretty good map for the Hag with the funneling of the hallways as well, keeping in mind that you can place traps on drop downs like right here and force the survivor into a very awkward situation if they are going to drop down. Keeping in mind both those doorways are hotspots, even though I never prepped them at all the entire trial. So we're going to come through here, we're going to listen to anyone crying if we can hear anyone, and then pick them up yet again. I'm kind of hoping that this game isn't over just yet. There she is there. I'm kind of hoping this game's going to go a little bit longer based on the fact that I haven't played this map as Hag before and I can actually see how good it is. I've dropped this survivor, therefore their wiggle bar has filled up. At the same time, I'm going to be able to take it to a hook because I opened that doorway a little earlier, if you guys actually noticed that as well. Now, what do we know? We know there's one person crying on the ground somewhere, and I'm pretty comfortable to say that is the Dwight. Now, where did the Dwight crawl to? It doesn't look like he crawled anywhere. I'm going to be able to pick him up and take him to the hook. This is showcasing how strong the Hag can be. I would have liked to have been teleporting around the board, have more map pressure, and showing you other situations, but I will do that in another video in the future as well, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is an educational, informative rank 3, I believe, game as Hag. Just goes to show you, if you're fast with your teleports and you have decent prep, for example, here would be a phenomenal area because it's pretty much blocking multiple different directions. If they come that way, if they come that way, if they come that way, and it's protecting a generator for one trap. Very good value. You'll notice I was putting it at corners where there were multiple different entry points and using that against the survivors. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next trial. Have a good one. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Fractured Cowshed as the Hag. Now, unfortunately, it is a map that does not favor me in the slightest. However, that being said, we do have a bit of a fun build going here, and we can see scratches in front of us already. This is going to be hard for me to protect this map. I'm already losing a totem. I'm pretty slow, but I think I can make it to this guy in time and force him off of it. I see the crow respawn in too. He's been up here for a little while. It took him a tiny bit of time to find it. He might greed and... Wow. That's very unfortunate. That was Hex Undying gone already. Take a free hit on Jane. Other guy played window, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see if we can force him around here. Can I get that pallet for free? Sure, it's a god pallet. I'll happily take it. Alright. We do still have Ruin. We do still have Surveillance. Real rocky start, though, if I'm going to be frank with you. Try and get a free hit on this one. Alright, this is a very popular area on this map, so I am going to double trap it. These gens are so far apart to try and play as Hag, it could be overwhelmingly difficult. I don't necessarily like trapping through pallets like I am now, but I'm making the most of the time that I have while they're group healing. Alright. Hopefully she doesn't run into my trap. That's unfortunate. She's trying to run to another one though. This is good. I'm gonna have to try and funnel her to the other side. Down she goes. Nice and easy. Alright, I'm gonna re-put this trap down. That gen's nowhere near done, so I don't have to worry about them finishing it. I don't like how close this is to my trap. Or not my trap, sorry, my totem. But we'll see what we can do. We still got 5 gens up. I'm gonna check on this bad boy over here. Alright. Gonna come back in and have a peek. Is that Bill? Yes, it is. Bill with a sprint burst. That really sucks, I just set that up. I guess we're setting it up again. It was way too slow on that because I was trapping in another area. She's got a flashlight, which is bad. Oh, I should have been able to hit that. I can hit it now, though. It's very, very bad. I placed it a tiny bit too close. I'm just going to break the pallet. She's really bad with the flashlight, so I'll punish her for it. Take her out straight away. They did change the way you need to aim a flashlight. You need to aim it at the center of your screen as if you're playing a first-person shooter game, as opposed to the old aiming techniques. I'm not going to bother with a trap under the hook. And try and teleport to that. I'm not going to bother with a trap under the hook. I'm going to put one right here. I feel we're going to have people funnel through. We're getting value out of Sloppy, though. That's a missed heal, which is nice. Generator's fully regressed. They're fully healed. Moving on my right. I have this prepped, which is fine. There's our free hit on Jane. And there's our follow-up hit. Dead Hard's our only play. No Dead Hard, no worries. We're going to just take her out. Unfortunately, Jane's being a little bit ambitious with her movement, and we're punishing her for it. The good news is we have Sloppy Butcher, and we're using that against them. I don't want a hook in the basement. Basement's the closest hook, therefore I will take it. I'm going to put her on the front hook. The sooner she's saved, the better off I'll be, yeah? Now, the thing is, people always expect the Hag to place, like, 7 traps before the basement. I don't plan on doing that. I plan on placing 1 above the basement. we're going to be able to do a real good teleport there. We got somebody on the right. There were 2 different people on 2 different corners of the map working on 2 separate generators. That's bad. Coming in for a hit, hopefully. She's still on the gen, greedy. I guess I've made the right call picking this generator. I'm going to put a trap down here. Everybody's hurt, which is nice. I could prep this jungle gym. I'm not worried about it, though. And down she goes. Really good trap placement. Alright, let's put this here. I'm not going to pick up, actually. I'm going to leave her immobilized, and I'm going to cut through. Oh, they're group healing. I'm going to pick her up. Pick her up and take her down to the basement. If I have 2 people in the basement as a hag, it's going to be virtually impossible to get somebody out, even with borrowed time without trading. She let go. She knew it was over. Now, I'm going to put this one on the back hook. Remember, I originally wanted that other guy saved early, but they decided to do a generator instead. I'm not going to worry about the window or prep over there. What I am going to do is I'm going to put prep here. We're going to move through the board. They have to come in and get her. 4 gens left. They can't afford having another death. It'd be way too early for them. I don't like trapping in front of my totem. It makes it obvious where my totem is. It's a nice free hit for us. She's got a flashlight, so she can be a real pain. That guy's hitting struggle. She left. Okay, Bill will probably come in walking based on the fact he wants to save his sprint burst in case I come back. I have 1 trap I could possibly get her in. There's a lot of areas over here. I only got 2 more traps I can place. Looks like we took a fast fall. I was a little late on that, but that's alright. Let's just keep going with it. Another pallet out of the way. I'm gonna put this right here. I don't plan on chasing her. I really don't. I have no intention of... Oh, wow. Unless she makes a really bad play. This trap's already been set off, which is unfortunate. Other guy looks like he's gonna bleed to death on her. Well, we got this out of the way too. Lots of pallets getting used here. This is good. Question is, where did Bill go? He was originally on this generator. It wouldn't be glowing this color otherwise. So we don't know where Bill actually went. Maybe he went to the basement to try and plunder something. We are not 100% sure. Keeping in mind, you can always set up chests and all those kind of things, depending on how you feel. I think Bill might have actually came down. No, didn't take the med kit. Chest hasn't been searched. We're looking okay here. We got 2 people dead. We got 1 generator completed on a survivor-sided map. My trap placement hasn't been the best. I like to have 1 right here. I am overlapping on my traps now, which is bad. Alright, we do have a 24-meter heartbeat. There you go. She just let go of that generator. Bill's over there. Nice. We'll remember that. It was too obvious she had head on. The blood just despawned as well. Therefore, we'll punish her for it. We can see Bill's still on this generator. Because this generator should be glowing white, and it's not glowing white. Therefore, we know Bill is on it. And Bill's about to let go, try and walk away, save his sprint burst. Crouch walking away, trying to save that sprint burst. Got the hit on him before the sprint burst anyways. And let's see if he runs into a trap. Unfortunately, I don't have any traps over here. I have Sloppy Butcher on this guy, so if he thinks he's going to be able to pick him up, he's in for a treat. He won't be able to do it quick enough even with a med kit. I got pretty good prep near this window as well. No way, buddy. No way. That's going to be game over. Now, we're obviously going to pick Bill up first because his teachable is unbreakable. And these survivors just fell victim to unfortunate luck, really. They group healed through my Sloppy Butcher, providing a substantial amount of time stalling for me, even though I lost my Hex Undying. But it still worked out pretty well in the end. I felt a little off with a couple of my trap placements. But that is A-okay. We are still learning our hag. And And that's going to be it. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch. You guys want to tune into the live streams. That being said, if you think you know everything about DVD, you can help me teach the people that don't. Guys, I do appreciate having you here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button, like I said, because it does help out a hell of a lot. That was a rank 4 game, if you guys are curious as well, based on the fact rank 3 game, based on the fact rank did reset. We should be walking away with almost an iridescent everything, I'm pretty sure. Apparently I was a little off. We're walking away with 1 pip, but that is okay. Anyways, guys, GG's well played, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Alright guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on Father's Chapel as a hag, and I think this is a great place for me to put a trap right under my spawn. Now this being said, I could lose generators pretty quick based on the fact that I don't have corrupt intervention. I also want to point out the fact that I'm relying on Ruin for regression alongside Surge as well. We're going to put this where line of sight is blocked a little bit, but we're not going to put one on the other side. I can see 2 people working on that generator. Let's come over here and force them both off of it. One's already responded early. She's running towards the pallet. She's not, so we're going to take a nice M1 on her. She doesn't make anything here. That other guy will probably get back on the generator. Let's just walk around and do that. Don't know why she's trying to loot me at a rock, but okay. That other guy will come back for his gen. That's only 2 people accounted for. That means 2 are still Maya. We'll trap our totem. We'll trap right here too. That guy's back on his generator. That's fine. Got a few nice traps down. I'm going to put one here because I feel this is a high traffic area. Oh, the window's open. Change of plans. Window's open. We'll put this bad boy right here. There's only 2 people. There's still 2 people unaccounted for. Somebody got off that generator, I'm guessing, to heal an injured ally. Had somebody stay on that a little longer. There is a pallet right there, which she did miss. We'll take an M1 at the back. I don't want to be overzealous with my traps, but I'm going to put another one here. We got a generator in the corner. I'm not even going to check it. That generator is no longer glowing white. That's fine, man. I'm not going to take it. You guys stayed a little long. Taking M1 in his back. That guy's back in the corner. There's 2 people there. Remember, if they funnel through the map, that'll help me out a lot. 2 people injured now. I feel a little nervous about letting them go through that map because that's going to destroy any form of 3 gen I have. They have a pallet on the left, so I'm probably going to play through the pallet rather than anything else. She is injured. I was a little slow on that. I wasn't ready for that trap to be triggered. How do you respond? You go right back for the generator. I'm going to punish this one for constantly coming back for this generator. Dead hard past me. Yup. And down she goes. We get Surge on it too. I'm going to make a tactical decision just to leave her on the ground. I'm not going to pick her up. Put a trap back down here. That's going to give people something to do while I can finish my prep throughout the board. Window would be a really nice place as well for a trap. On the other side, doorway is closed. We'll keep that in mind. Both doorways are closed. I have to check on my other gens. She's down, so she can get picked up by somebody. Is that M1? You gonna play window on me? She played way too far back from that. She's gonna take a follow-up. Could be losing either of those 2 generators. I was expecting her to play the window. I'm gonna let whatever that is happen. Looks like it's a misskilled heal on the other guy. Now I get to hook this one. That means 3 people are accounted for. 1 person is currently MIA. I set that cross, so we'll keep that in mind too. Now we only have 1 trap here. I'll come through to that. Unfortunately, I missed that. That's another M1. Another gamer down. Let's pick her up. Now these guys really have to start working together to try and come back from this. If I can get him to this hook, that'll be huge. I have a trap triggered over across the board. That is fine. Let's get a trap under this one as well. We'll trap that other jungle gem nice and well as well. Rather than running straight back to the hook, where somebody's probably going to be crouch walking in, we're going to prep all the way over here, right? We're going to prep in between this, where we block everyone's line of sight, just on the edge of the grass. Alright, we got the middle prepped pretty well. That's fine. Another generator done. 3 gens left is hag. I'm okay with that. Okay, well, you're not really giving me much of a reason to leave. You're going to dead hard through her. No dead hard through. Don't have to worry about it. Leave her down. Unfortunately, I just took an M1, so I missed that trap. Guy triggered a trap too. That guy is going to hit struggle right now. I'm waiting for that guy to trigger the trap that I just showed him. Take an M1 on his back. We had a gut feeling he'd do it. Now we got everyone injured, everyone on the run. Speaking of on the run, you have to be careful. Looks like everybody is currently down. I have a trap right there. Careful about the trap, and that's going to be game over as a hag. So easily the tides can turn. We prepped the entire board nice and early. We ended up letting go of one generator. We applied pressure towards the second. Well, not a lot of pressure towards the second one. We were making sure we got a heavy amount of prep in the middle of the map, and we were able to teleport around. We kept consistency on multiple injured targets through running Sloppy Butcher. We paid attention. We made sure we hooked two of them close together. Honestly, that wasn't really part of it, but at the same time, they just greeted for a generator at the shack. He wanted me to run around the shack. I took one look and I realized, hey, it's not going to be worth the time that I have to invest to be able to get that guy. These two guys are not going to be able to get off the hook. This is the only player left that can potentially get off the hook, but we are going to be able to make it over there in time. In case you guys are unaware, every killer moves at the same movement speed when traveling with a survivor. So even though a nurse moves at 96.5% movement speed and a trapper moves at 115, they move at equal movement speed when somebody is when they have a survivor on their shoulder. They're also going to be moving at a total of 108% with the 18% bonus from agitation as well. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you enjoyed this educational, informative rank 1 hag game over at YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. The survivors did play an offering to bring us to this map, and this is the new and improved Father's Chapel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. They kept coming back to this generator. Honestly, it didn't really mean too much to me where it currently was. Didn't realize I lost this trap. That's why I lost my totem too, or we could have applied pressure towards that person. But the consistency through Sloppy Butcher made them have to be very careful with their time management and where they decided to go. Once again, guys, GG's well played. If you enjoyed the education formative content, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content like this. I do education formative, DVD killer, and survivor content over at Twitch. If you guys want to tune into the live stream, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one.